Well, Mazda fans, we got us a 92 B2200 extended cab. I think that's what they call a Bluetooth frame rail. For all you B-Series Mazda truck owners out there, be thankful if you live out of the Rust Belt. Well, folks, we managed to score a 92 extended cab, 5-speed. You can see by the sagging bed that it's got the old frame rot, and it has a bad gas tank too. Supposedly it runs. I didn't hear it run. I bought it as is. Kind of crossing my fingers that I might be able to repair the frame and make this a daily. Alright gang, we're going to try and get this up to the garage today. Man, it's cold. It's below freezing, the wind's whipping. Got the old vice grip garage boat tank hooked up to it. Let's see if we got some life left in this thing. It fires up. We'll try and get it up to the garage. Alright, first time I've tried to run this thing in probably a month. It's doing something. I think it has a little choke issue. It's running. The gas in this little tank is horrible. It smells terrible. It was bad gas when I took it out of the vehicle that it was in and put it in that tank, but hopefully this will get us up to the garage. So if you've known me or followed the channel at all, you know that how I got into Mazda trucks was because of frame rot. And just about every Mazda that I've ever had in the shop has had the old narrow gap up here towards the cab and the wide one down there, and that is the first telltale sign that any one of these trucks that have lived in the rust belt for any length of time has got the old rust problem with the box frame. The first real problematic area is right where the frame starts from under the cab and rises up towards the back. All of the debris gets trapped down there and it rots from the inside out. So it always catches owners by surprise, especially the latest debacle with the Toyota Tacomas and all of that. They look perfect from the outside, and they are literally rotting themselves away from the inside. Same thing happened to this. Same thing that happened to all of them. Toyotas, Mazdas, Datsuns. And this has the old duct tape over the rust, you know, because state inspectors, you know, don't look for those sort of things, right? This one has a lot of issues all the way forward. Up well in under the cab. So because this is an extended cab, I'm probably going to graft in the new frame as soon as I find good solid factory dimension thickness up that way, and I will show you later on how my repair for this particular truck and that one I'm going to do the same thing to. Sorry about the glare from the light. Because that has the same issue. It's not as severe, but I'm going to take care of that one now because it's only going to get worse over time. And I'm making a race truck out of that. So this will eventually be the KEI Fab shop truck. And putting it on the road. The verdict is still out on whether I'm going to be able to do that or not. Depends on how bad the frame is and how far forward it goes. So that's what I'm up to. Let me get it raised up in the air without bending in two and start taking the bed off. So that's exactly what I was afraid of. I got the lift under the truck. I can't go way back with it for a couple of reasons, because I moved the lift as far forward as I could, so when I've got this truck all apart, the frame and everything is going to be supported by jack stands. So, and I don't want to have the lift mechanism itself inhibiting my access to where I need to get under there with grinders and welders and stuff. So initially this thing's going to be raised up as high as the lift will take it. You can see that the truck is flexing big time, where the gap has gone from you know, 1 finger up here and 3 fingers down there to it's, you know, already super wide. So I'm gonna have to jack under the rear end simultaneously. So let me get this thing up in the air, and then the challenge is going to be supporting this thing from the cab and the nose and everything forward, not creating any damage, further damage to this, so I can get it level and square to begin with. So when I start putting pieces of new material in, the truck is exactly where it's supposed to be from factory. So this is how this job is going to go, huh? 5 out of 6 ain't too bad. One of the dilemmas of doing a frame repair is the gas tank has to come out. We're using the old Vice Grip Garage boat tank and quickly cracky pump backwards. And it is filling this tank with some pretty nasty looking fuel. By the way, while we're playing with gas, I definitely don't have an open flame heater running. So just so I remember when I put this thing back together, the bigger of the two lines on the tank is the supply line, and the small one is the vent line, or return line. Alright Alright folks, that's going to do it for this video. If you're still with me, thanks. I really appreciate your time. And I know there's a ton of things you could be doing other than watching my videos. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. So thanks again. If you're still hanging in there, hit the subscribe button and the like button for me, would you? Thanks a lot. We'll see you in the next video.